Okay, I'm back. I just got done flashing the DN3 ROM in TWRP, and I went ahead and flashed Philz recovery so I could show you how to flash it with Philz. And once again, we want to make sure that the ROM is on our external SD card. Wherever you want to put it is fine. Mine is right there, DN3 version 5, N7105. So, I'm going to reboot into Philz. And we're going to do our normal wipe and reflash the ROM. Now Philz is a little bit different because if you want to do a thorough wipe, you have to go into two different menus. So, I'm going to show you how to do that, because we like to wipe internal storage whenever we reflash the ROM. Or any ROM really. I mean, it's just a good practice to have to wipe internal storage, because I've had times where I restored a backup and I had one file on my internal storage that really crippled my system. But anyway, now that it's up, we're going to go to Wipe Data, Factory Reset, Clean, Install a new ROM, yes, and let it wipe. Actually, I lied. You have to go into 3 menus to do a thorough wipe. Alright. And then we wipe cache. Yes. Go to Advanced. Wipe Dalvik. Yes. Okay. Now we want to wipe our internal storage. So you go into Mounts and Storage, and it is second up from the bottom. It says Format Data and Data Media, which is your internal SD card. So we do that and let that format. Alright, so now we can go back and install our ROM. Choose from SD card 1. It's got to mount, that's why it takes a second. Alright. And it's going to fail. See? Dead Android. Okay. That's okay. So we're just going to go back in and go under Power Options, Reboot Recovery. You can hit no or yes. I'll hit yes this time. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, now that it's rebooted straight into recovery, go back in and choose the ROM. It should flash fine this time. No dead Android. It's a good day. Yay! Here's our aroma installer. We already wiped all that, so we don't have to do it again. And you can choose whichever you want. I'll show you what the S5 and Note 3 looks like. Leave all that stuff. Get rid of that. The nice thing about having an aroma installer, even though it doesn't always want to cooperate, is that you can make, whatever choices you want. You can customize the ROM however you like. And so that's why we have it like this. I don't want maps. I like to install that myself. And and set the build prop like an S5. Just let it install. It takes about, I don't know, 4 minutes to install maybe. And then the first boot is a couple minutes longer than usual, but you know, it starts right up, and then you can run through your setup and you're good to go. This time I'll let it play out through the whole installation. As long as you follow these instructions pretty much to a T, you shouldn't have any problems with the ROM failing repeatedly. It really should only take one failure to get it to flash correctly. Because as soon as it fails, you just reboot recovery and immediately install it and you're good to go. I've never had a situation where the aroma installer didn't start after I did that. So here we go. Well, that didn't even take a full 2 minutes, so yay, we're ready to go. First boot usually takes, I don't know, say roughly 2 minutes. It's not that long. Okay, took about a minute and a half. And this is the mixed Note 3 and S5 UI. But remember, like I said, to make sure that you change it to your country right here on this first screen, because it's by default set to UK. So we'll run through all this real quick. is. As you can see, this one's a little different from the S5 UI only. It's got a mixed, mixed system. You have the S5 settings still, I believe. It's been a long time since I've tested. Now you have the Note 3 settings. Well, that's not bad. You can get both if you want both. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there is both. So you have the S5 and the Note 3 settings. So, I mean, it's a nice UI. I mean, I prefer the S5 UI, but this one's nice too. So, you have several options you can work with there. And that's that. So, I hope that you don't have any more trouble flashing the ROM. And if you do, just go back and redo the steps exactly how I showed you. Enjoy!